Tonight on Blind Date.
The people party, people everywhere.
You putting him there?
I was surprised the python came out so early in the piece. What's your best asset? How's your downward dog?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
Good evening and welcome to Blind Date. Now, here she is, the love guru herself, Julia Morris.
Thank you so much, James. Yes, it is Blind Date. How is everyone? How about this gorgeous set? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Look, I have to tell you, it cost an absolute fortune. So much, in fact, that when it came to the statue of Eros behind me, we could only afford to give him one leg. Which is fine, because as you know, Eros is the Greek god of hopping. Do you guys want to meet some singles?
Yeah!
I think we should. All right, well, come on in, ladies! There are three lovely ladies sitting here who I am dying to know more about. Contestant number one, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Amy, with an IE, and I'm from Annandale.
Oh, from Annandale, how groovy!
Sydney.
And what do you do for a living, Amy?
I'm a yoga teacher, a radio journalist, and a single mum.
Oh, that's an incredibly good combination. That's an awful lot of full-time jobs at once. Is that why there's not necessarily time to get out and find out where all the single chaps are?
No, I think I've got time. I'm just really, really picky.
Well, what are you looking for in a gentleman?
Tall, dark, handsome, somebody that really has their act together, someone that loves their job, has strong principles that they try and live their life by, and a man with good hygiene.
Oh, my gosh. First stop shop. And I can imagine as a yoga teacher, do you have great flexibility?
You want to see it, don't you?
I really want to see it. But you're in jean pants. I was going to give you a hand up, but I got the vapors. That is extreme. Do you practice every day with yoga?
Not every day, but almost every day.
How's your downward dog?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
No. I led myself straight in there then, of course.
You did.
I hope you have all the very best of luck tonight, Amy.
Thanks, Julie.
All right, contestant number two.
Hi.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Tina. I'm originally from Iran, but I live in North Sydney.
Oh, dear. And tell me, where are all the single boys?
Oh my God! I don't like stupid people.
Oh, so that leaves you out of at least what? 3/4 of the population.
Yeah, I know. It's very hard for me to date stupid people. I want an intelligent man that's not poor.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't go on trips too much, but when I go to the best places. So yeah, I like him to treat me like that because I do it to myself. I'm very high maintenance. When it comes to men, I know what I want. That's it. Yeah.
What's your best asset? What? Mine is my sunny disposition, so...
I would say my smile.
Yeah, your smile's beautiful.
When I go to a club or a bar, I usually don't need to put any effort on it. People just see my smile and they just come.
I'm really hoping tonight's that night for you. I'm wondering if he might be behind that screen tonight. So, Tina, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Contestant number three, what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Nikki Nitro, and I am from Port Kembla in Wollongong.
Are you? What do you do for a living?
I have a couple of jobs. My first one, I'm a professional wrestler, I'm a magician's assistant, and a traffic controller.
Oh! A wrestler is amazing. Do you reckon you could show me one of your moves?
From here.
Oh, with me?
Ready?
Oh, gosh. Now, Listen, I'm not a young woman. Will you be gentle with me?
Face this way.
Yeah.
And bend down, because you're way too tall, close your heels.
Oh.
This is a headlock. How do you like my cushies?
That was the biggest head rush. Surely in wrestler world there are ample men. Where are all the single guys that you like then?
I don't date wrestlers, but my friends and I would go out and they always get hit on, but people look at me and then they go, do you know what? I think it's because I smile at everybody and I'm so talkative that people are like, oh, she's crazy. So she gotta go and they just run away.
I reckon it's because you're confident, and nothing puts a stupid man off quicker than confidence, I have found throughout the course of my life.
I'm gonna keep that up here.
Yeah, I really hope he's here tonight. For all three of you ladies, please give a big hand to our gorgeous singles. Oh, that was heavy tonight. Oh, okay. To interrogate our ladies is the solo single that we call Chooser. Please welcome from Manly in Sydney, it's Matt. Hi, lovely.
Hey, how good? How are you?
Oh, great to see
There
you.
you go.
Welcome. So, what's the situation? How are you single, Matt?
Single, living it up in Manly is the situation, and work, busy, travel.
Well, you're a high-flying businessman. Is that a safe assessment?
I wouldn't call myself high flying, but yeah, absolutely.
But a busy businessman.
Yeah, corporate office, North Sydney with the team.
I hear rumours you were a rodeo rider.
Well, yeah.
Can you talk me through that?
Well, I guess I've got a very vast resume, and I started in North Queensland on cattle stations.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What,
so
droving?
Mustering and
Yeah.
all those likes. So weekends every now and again was competing at the local rodeos.
What's the sort of lady that you like?
Well, I want someone that is confident, easygoing, can laugh at themselves, and someone with a positive outlook on life, not whinge too much, the high maintenance things, all that sort of stuff.
And what about the finer things in life?
The finer things, give or take. You don't want to date yourself, but that's what I like to do if they want to get in and join there and all that sort of stuff.
Have there been some disaster dates in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. Turned up to a date. She was about almost an hour late, quite inebriated.
She didn't chuck on the table or anything, did she?
No, she didn't go quite that far, but she was very amorous, and I said, thanks very much, and
What do you mean,
we'll see you next time.
What, just leaning in for a little bit of a kiss on the lips or something?
Absolutely, yeah.
Was she?
Oh, yeah, straight up PDAs, all there.
How far in?
Well, not that far.
Public displays of affection for those people in the audience who are giving inappropriate laughter. I wonder if it was nerves.
Well, you know what? I could understand anyone that wanted to meet me and all that would be a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Totally.
I sit down here.
I reckon. Saddle up. It's time for Matt to ask his first question.
It's a contestant number one. As we've discussed, a date has once turned up an hour late and blind drunk. At that point, for me, the date was over before it began. What's the strangest date that you've been on?
Well, I've been out on plenty of bad dates in the past, but something that tends to happen when I know I'm on a really bad date is I see a cockroach. But luckily I haven't seen any cockroaches tonight, so I think we're in the clear.
Outrageous.
There you go. Contestant number two.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't see
I've got to read the question again.
We're just going to ask some questions, and then you guys are going to answer them. So then, contestant number one, let her go. So the same question. I'm looking forward to it. Right.
Yes, I was been on a coffee date as usual, and this guy was very keen to come back to my place for another coffee. And I was not very keen on him, so I just say no. And the day after, I saw in a Facebook that he just passed away of heart attack. Oh yeah, I know men just take rejection very hard, but seriously.
How fits your ticket,
Yeah,
Matt?
no. I've had a good medical this year, so I'm okay. So, yeah. You're not off the list yet, number two. Okay, contestant number three.
Well, I'm a professional wrestler, and I went on this date with this guy, and he bet me $100 that I couldn't knock him out in less than 30 seconds. So I took the offer, and yeah, he was out cold in 30 seconds, and I had the $100 in my hand and walked off.
All right, the second question. Thanks, Matt.
The second question to contestant number 2. So let's be honest, blind date is a kind of a competition. So in 50 words or less, tell me, why should I choose you?
Oh, the second good thing about me is my beautiful Persian eyes. And well, the first thing... I think you need to choose me to know that. Very special riddle.
Very, very cryptic.
A mystery.
Yes.
Maybe not to the audience, but certainly to us here in this position.
Contestant number 3. Same question.
Well, I'm also a magician's assistant, and you know what they say about magician's assistants? They can pull things like rabbits out of a hat. So, yeah, I can pull anything out if you choose me.
What?
Love it. Contestant number 1, do you want to have a crack at that one?
I'll have a crack at it. Well, I'm a journalist and a yoga teacher, so I'm always on a quest for the truth, to go deep. So if that interests you, then I could be the yin to your yang.
There you go.
Your final question.
Contestant number 3, I do take my work seriously. I'm also wild at heart. As we've spoken about, I have been a rodeo rider in the country. How would you describe your heart?
You got me at rodeo. You know what they say about a boy that can ride a bull or a horse? Yeah!
Okay, so the third question to contestant number 1.
I love outdoor activities, including bushwalking, horse riding and jet skiing. So I very much have an adventurous heart. And maybe, just maybe, we could have happy trails together in the future.
Contestant number 2.
I've got a kind of some cheeky fun heart. I laugh at everything. So I don't take life very seriously. My ex-boyfriend just told me, Tina, you have to stop laughing too much. But he was German, of course. You can't stop me laughing.
There you go.
I'm not stunned to silence very often, I've got to tell you, Matt. All right, Matt, lots of fascinating answers there. Any sort of clear winner in your mind at the moment, Matt?
There's a couple of standouts there, I think.
Well, there are 3 ladies, there's 1 chooser and 1 blind date. Matt is going to make his choice next. Welcome back to Blind Date, where Rodeo Romeo Matt has put the questions to our singles, sifted through their answers and hopefully chosen his blind date. But first, Matt, please enjoy the dulcet tones of our delicious James in this brief recap on our single ladies.
This is it, Matt. Will you be yin to the yang of adventurous yoga teacher number 1? With not a cockroach in sight, the universe might be telling you she's the one. Or with her beautiful eyes and cheeky heart, could number 2 be right for you? If you choose her, you might want to get your heart checked first. Perhaps, Mr. Rodeo, you'll choose pro wrestler number 3. She's a part-time magician's assistant, so just say abracadabra and you can disappear together. 3 intriguing ladies. Now let's see who'll be your blind date.
Big thank you to our lovely James. All right, Matt, tricky times, but who's it going to be?
I'm looking for happy trails, so I'm going for number 1.
Number 1! Very nice. Well, let's meet the ladies that you missed out on tonight. We have contestant number 2, the gorgeous Tina from Northmead in Sydney.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming.
I'm going to guess in the cuddle too.
Yeah, nice cuddle.
See you, beautiful. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tina. You also passed on contestant number 3, Nicole from Port Kembla in Wollongong.
How you doing? Well done. Thanks
They
for
were
coming.
the most fun holds
Yeah.
I've ever had. Mwah. So good to see you. Thank you. All right, you all set, Matt? How are you feeling?
Yeah, nervous.
The time has come. It's time to meet your blind date, Matt. It's Amy from Annandale. How are you both feeling?
Excited?
Excited.
And first impressions?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Unreal. All right, well, it's time to choose which of these 2 envelopes, absolutely no pressure, are going to house the ultimate date for you guys.
Can I go with this one?
Do not muck it up. All right, let us know. What do you think?
We're heading to the snow to lead a team of husky dogs.
Can I come as well? That wouldn't be inappropriate for me to third wheel, but you are off to Mount Baw in Victoria's pristine snow country to mush huskies. That's not a cooking dish, is it? No, you're going to be running along and meeting them and having a lovely time. And then later you'll throw off all your warm gear and get cosy in front of a roaring fire. That actually sounds really romantic. Will you guys come back and tell us all about it?
I'd love to.
Will you pack a husky in your bag for me?
Done.
I love huskies. Are you guys both pet lovers?
love huskies.
Yeah.
All animals.
It's going to be a really, really dreamy experience. The audience and I, we've got a really good feeling, haven't we? Would you please wish Matt and Amy all the best on their date? Have a great time, guys. Congratulations. Bye. See ya. Yay! Next is the return of the beautiful Lisa and rugged movie maker Julius as they give us the score on how their golf date went. They're both teed off, but did they hit it off?
She was looking really good, tight jeans. I was very impressed with Lisa's ball handling skills. They were very, very good.
Yeah, I smacked the shit out of some balls.
Welcome back to Blind Date. And before we catch up with returning blind daters Lisa and Julius, here's a little look at that special moment when the Slido wall revealed all. Please say hello to Julius from North Sydney.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Here they are. It's Lisa and Julius. Hey. Hi, guys.
How you doing? You sit there?
Oh, my gosh. We sent you both on a golfing date, which I can only begin to imagine the highlights. Let's take a look.
Okay. What probably caught my attention with Julius, he got up and did the moonwalk. I love someone who can have a bit of fun and not take himself too seriously. And he did say that he likes bums, and I think I have a nice bum, so thought I'll give him a treat.
Hey Lisa, how are you?
Hey.
How you doing?
God, how are you? Good.
Very good.
Good to see you. I know. Good to see you.
Good to see you. The wall comes back and I just see this tall, slender blonde lady. I was sort of like, wow, she's pretty hot. How good?
Yeah, it's good. It definitely took a little bit for us to get comfortable with each other. What do you do?
Oh, I'm a filmmaker.
What's your favourite thing that you've had to do?
Probably a couple of sports events.
Yeah.
Fun.
Like
Yeah.
what are the sports?
Some rugby films.
Rugby.
Yeah.
I hate rugby.
Oh, why?
Because I hate it.
I like hate rugby.
Arriving at Topgolf was amazing.
Excited? Are you ready to lose?
No.
Better get ready.
I didn't really know what to expect.
She was looking really good. Her hips were looking really good, nice and square. Wearing her tight jeans, so nothing to complain there. I like butts.
So obviously we had a competition. That was the only way it was ever going to go.
We should do best of 5 shots.
He was getting a bit competitive, so that was egging me on a little bit.
Okay.
I also noticed Lisa's wearing her heels, so I wasn't too pleased with that because that gave her a bit of extra height.
Yeah, I smacked the shit out of some balls.
Yeah, you've definitely done this before. I was very impressed with Lisa's ball handling skills. They were very, very good, to say the least.
Actually so good. She's actually so good. I'm so sorry.
Lisa did have a lot more training time than me.
Oh, not bad. But, you know.
I think they're getting worse, actually.
I honestly think I let her win this one because I didn't want to embarrass her on TV.
Some more tilt from the hips.
Bend over.
Bend over.
That's what she's saying, basically. I definitely think I won. I think his personality definitely is something that I would look for in someone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for a nice afternoon.
Yeah, it's been amazing so far.
Dinner was really nice. You're tucking into those sliders. I kind of thought it was a bit attractive to see her getting big mouthfuls of sliders in. Someone get a close-up of that. Just your technique looks really good. Pretty cool as well, getting to see that she can shove some food in there. Just showed that she's down to get down and dirty with a slide in her mouth. That was a big bite.
Unnecessarily big.
What can I say about Lisa? She can hit a golf ball, she can get sliders in her mouth, she's drop dead gorgeous, so she's a complete package.
The best thing about Julius is that he can definitely have fun, but I'm not sure if I feel like there's, more chemistry there than friendship. We'll definitely stay friends, stay in touch, and yeah, if I get a cheeky Snapchat from him, it'll be great.
That's really funny.
It looked like you guys really enjoyed each other's company.
It was good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I want to really discuss my favourite moment of the whole thing. Can we just have a look? Are we allowed to roll that tape, my favourite bit? Look at Julius's face. Stand by.
Great angle.
And that's really, that's more of an appreciation society type situation.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right, Julius?
Yeah, I call it the BBC, the Big Bum Club.
At what point in the evening did you think this might not be love?
Ladies first.
I mean, maybe when the wall turned back. Trying to be mean.
Oh, it burns, Julius, it burns.
It's a real
But
stinger.
that's fair. You're also, you've got to be honest.
She's like one of the boys, I guess. Is that offensive? Or?
No, I actually, no. Yeah, I'll take that.
I could be able to hang around with her all day and not be annoyed, so...
Yeah, well, you said Lisa could do everything. So that makes a big difference to enjoying someone's company.
Yeah, definitely. We can be good friends in the long run, so...
Absolutely.
A good friendship maybe blossoming.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, from early on, we sort of were like, okay, this is just going to be fun, like, let's just go with it. And I think, we put a lot of that, sort of found that we did have a lot in common, and that helped us put a lot of the sort of romantic side to bed, but not actually to bed.
To bed, not bed. Are you both happy that you came on blind date?
Yes, it really put me out of my comfort zone, opened me up to just dating again in general.
What's going to happen next for you, Julius?
Just keep having fun, just keep being me, and the right girl will be out there for me.
It's so great to see you guys. Will you please thank Lisa and Julius?
Thank you.
Well, there are millions of singles in Australia, and we are slowly working our way through every one of them. Would you like to meet another 3 singles? Welcome back to Blind Date. Well, we have no time to waste. Contestant number 1, what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Michael and I'm from Sydney.
From Sydney? That's Michael from Sydney. Tell me, what do you do for a living, Michael?
I'm a student.
Are you?
Yeah.
A student of what?
Teaching.
Of teaching?
Yeah.
Now, in teaching, of course, it's one of the first things they teach you is to sit up straight.
Yes, they did. That's right. Sorry.
You're so handsome.
That's right.
It looks so cool, but it also looked like you were about to slip off at a moment's notice. What's the Michael story in terms of romance?
You know, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'll know it when I find it.
Oh, rightio.
Yeah.
So no specific list as such. What do you get up to for fun?
I'm a musician on the side.
Are you?
Yeah.
You. And what
Yeah.
instrument do you play? Or
Guitar player.
You're a guitar player?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have a guitar? We do have a guitar! Oh, my gosh! Through the magic of television. I mean, who knew it was possible? We would love to hear your fabulous fingered stylings.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Sorry, just... Okay.
That is a very special gift. I'm going to give that back to the lovely Janet. Thank you, delicious human. Well, Michael, very best of luck. Contestant number 2, what is your name and where are you from?
I'm Lee. I'm from England, but I live on the Gold Coast now.
So, Lee, I hear that you are a gymnast.
Yes, that's correct.
Can you do any gymnastics moves?
If that's what the audience wants, I'll give it a go.
Oh!
Can get a clap going.
Amazing. Being a gymnast, I bet you've got a competitive edge.
Definitely.
Oh, do you?
I do not like losing.
Are you out to win tonight?
Absolutely. I want to beat these two and take the lovely girl.
Who are you hoping will be behind the wall tonight?
So hopefully a blonde girl, very loyal, someone that will take me into their family.
It's not just someone to run around and have a few nights out with?
No, I'm past the nights out. I'm definitely looking for someone to settle down with.
I'd be pretty pumped if it was the one. No pressure. Good luck, Lee.
Thank you.
And contestant number 3, what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Flinders, and I'm from Glenorrhy.
Flinders?
Yep.
That's a gorgeous name.
Thanks you, Julia.
What sort of lady are you looking for tonight?
A nice person, like with a nice soul, like, and I mean that, and also like someone who has the ability to show loyalty.
Which is a really underrated quality, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
My spies tell me that you get into a little bit of rap.
Do you want me to rap for you?
Flinders, I totally want you to rap.
Okay, everybody. Let's get the party started a little bit. Let's get the party started.
The people party, people everywhere. If there's a party, there'll be people party. Hip hop, if the people at the party start to get impaired.
Went up to the party because I was looking for a hottie, but the hottie wasn't found, so the hottie didn't go. It goes dun, 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 dun. Get the squeeze every penny setter. Where do you go? Nice.
That is incredible. Please give it up for our 3 fabulous chaps. Come on, guys. Come on, little cheeky thing. All right. It's time to meet our chooser. Would you please welcome from Gunnedah in New South Wales, it's Izzy. Wow. You look so beautiful.
Hi.
What, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so well. Izzy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Gunnedah, out in the country, you know, a bit of a bogan.
Gunnedah is obviously just some sort of birthplace for supermodels. Is Miranda Kerr from Gunnedah?
Yeah, she is.
There's something in the water. And what do you do for a living?
I do a bit of part-time modelling and a fashion styling course online.
Amazing. And then who's going to be the perfect chap behind that wall tonight?
Someone that's hot.
They're all pointing at each other. All right, you had 3 questions to ask each of our contestants,
Yeah.
and of course, I'm sure their answers will help you determine who
Yeah.
you have a little whisper of liking for. Are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I am.
Terrific. Well, good luck.
I'm not a girly girl and prefer to be one of the boys, but I suspect it's my goofy attitude that seems to attract the guys. Which of your attributes do you think gets your attention of the ladies? Number 1.
Well, I'm a sort of what you see is what you get kind of guy.
Yes.
And what you're going to get is a dude that can play guitar and he might play you a song.
Contestant number 2 now.
I think girls like that I'm flexible.
Oh.
If you flip for me, then I'll bend over backwards for you.
Oh my God. Nice. That is a cracker. And contestant number 3.
Girls like guys who are tall, confident, and mega male like me.
That is actually so weird. I love it.
All right, Izzy, your second question.
Okay. I like manly men, but I also like guys with a vulnerable side. Tell me something that normally you'd be embarrassed to tell anyone. And that's to contestant number 2.
I will never wear the same pair of shoes 2 days in a row.
Oh.
But I hope that doesn't stop you from fitting my shoe.
Contestant number 3.
So I was on a date once and we went to this movie. I leant into Pasha and look, it was dark, all right? And I'm pashed a hand. If that's you and me on the date, I won't make the same mistake.
All right.
Yeah, now for the final contestant number 1.
Well, I recently purchased a racing car bed. Yeah. And if you're lucky, we might go for a drive together.
I mean, I like someone who can drive very well, so...
Okay. Yeah. Your final question, thank you, Izzy.
I grew up in the country, listening to country music, but these days, I tell you, rap music is my thing.
Oh, it's your jam.
It's my thing, I tell you. Yeah! What song of any genre best represents you? To contestant number 3.
I'd just like to say, oh my God, I love rap.
Oh, yeah.
And the songs that represent me are the raps that I write.
Oh.
So I'll give you a little taste of my rap song.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yo, 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 yo. Up and down the yo-yo go. Say up, down, yo, yo. I say up, down, yo, yo. I say up and down, flip it around, yo, freaking me out. All you're doing is up and down, say flip it around, freaking me out.
Wow, that's some profession you got there, mate.
That's going to go viral any day.
And now for contestant number 1.
I'm really into that DJ Khaled fellow.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's got that song Wild Thoughts, and I'm having wild thoughts right now.
And now to contestant number 2.
Well, I'm a fussy eater, especially when it comes to spice. My song choices, Ring of Fire.
All right.
Izzy, is your decision clear cut?
Well, I actually don't know. Got to have a good, hard, mad think about this.
I like a good, hard, mad think, I must say. Who will Izzy choose? She's going to tell us right after this short break. Welcome back to Blind Date, where cute country model Izzy has quizzed her city boy suitors heard their responses, and is now set to make her decision. But first, Izzy, you need to enjoy the mellifluous tones of James with his brief recap.
So just who's it going to be, Izzy? Will you find what you're looking for with Lonely Muso? Number 1, this Romeo's flamenco guitar might be enough to woo you into his brum brum car bed. Or with his freaky footwear ideas, could gymnastics manager number 2 be a shoo-in for you? He's a great Brit, but if things get too spicy, you might want to watch out. Perhaps you're having wild thoughts about Mega Male number 3. He knows all about rapping, but the difference between a hand and a mouth, not so much. 3 good men and true, but sadly, only one can be your blind date.
I don't know. Oh my God.
I love it. Thank you, James. It's time to choose. Even those descriptions, by the sound of it, didn't make it any easier for you.
It didn't. I'm still trying to, repeat them in my head to
try and
get
work
it
out who's
happening.
who.
Yeah.
Rightio. Well, it is time for a decision. Will it be contestant number 1, contestant number 2, or contestant number 3?
I don't know. Actually, contestant number 2.
Sounds like a popular choice.
Yeah, I am actually very confident about this. I was like, yep, it stood out to me. So
He's the one. All right, well, it's time to meet the first person that you turned down, which is contestant number 1. It's Michael from Sydney, New South Wales.
Hi.
Thanks, Michael.
No, thank you for having me. No, it's all right.
Unreal, nice to see you. All right, you also passed on contestant number 3, who is Flinders from Glenorrhy in New South Wales.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God, I love you, Flinders.
Yeah,
He's fun.
Well, it means we can be together.
It's a matter of time. Let me offload the husband and the children, then we're on to it.
Sweet.
Listen, thanks so much, Flinders. We appreciate it.
Hey, no worries.
Thank you. Bye. All right, how are you feeling, Izzy?
Ooh, I'm excited.
Unreal.
Yeah, I'm bloody
All right.
excited.
Well, that leaves us with contestant number 2. It's time to meet your blind date.
Oh.
It's Lee from the Gold Coast in Queensland.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, right?
Good.
Good.
Gorgeous. Guys, any thoughts at this time?
Blonde, exactly what I asked for.
There you go.
It smells good.
Oh.
Yes.
I have 2 envelopes here for the date.
Okay.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Oh,
It's your choice, Izzy, your choice. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yeah,
Good
this
choice.
is the one.
Let me know what it says inside the envelope.
We're learning the art of hip hop and breakdancing with Samson from Justice Crew.
Oh!
That's so
Wow! Now that's right, top rock, down rock, power moves and freezes. You guys are going to learn all about them. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You will have a little bit of time for romance as well. It's certainly time to get to know each other.
Yeah,
Which is
for
going to be
sure.
fantastic.
Look forward to it.
You guys
Thank
come back and tell me all about how
Absolutely.
Yes.
terrific the date is.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Unreal. Have a
Thank
fantastic
you.
time. Please wish them all the luck in the world. It's Izzy and Lee. See you guys. Let's go. After the break, South African-born comedian Kevin and beautiful radio announcer Caitlin are back from their date at a wildlife park in Canberra. And no, I'm not talking about Parliament House.
This was quite possibly the most frightening experience of my life. You have to protect me a bit. Like, come on, like...
I like this.
Oh my God!
welcome back to Blind Date. Kevin is a South African-born stand-up comedian, and when we last saw him on the show, he chose as his blind date the gorgeous Caitlin. Kevin, please meet Caitlin from Glen Iris in Melbourne.
Hi, nice to meet you.
They met, they dated, and now they're back. Please welcome Kevin and Caitlin. Hi, guys. Hi. How are you? Hey. Good to see you. Hi, sorry. Lovely to see you both. Oh, my gosh, welcome back to the show.
Hi,
you both
thanks.
well?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
What about that?
That was a bit excessive.
It sounds like it was a super fun date. We felt there was chemistry from early in the piece.
Yeah, definitely say yes.
Yeah.
You know, things happen.
Why don't we have a little look at what happened?
Sounds
Are
good.
you ready? Let's do it.
Better be the good bits.
When that screen went back and I was met with this gorgeous blonde, I think there was instant attraction there. Apparently they call it chemistry.
When that wall went back, I could sense already that we were going to be a good match. I just got that instant connection with him that we were both on the same wavelength.
Ready to get wild?
Yeah,
When I saw her outside the lodge, I thought she was even more beautiful than when I saw her in studio.
Whoa. Oh, you can't get that shot. Seriously.
Should have worn my stilettos.
When we arrived at the Red Panda, I just knew straight away I was completely inappropriately dressed.
I need to rethink the wardrobe. I am not dressed appropriately.
Caitlin was sort of dressed for the club, I reckon, but she looks good in heels, so. Winner.
Oh, nice. Oh my God.
There you go. Easy target.
You are so comfortable and confident.
This was quite possibly the most frightening experience of my life.
You have to protect me a bit. Come on,
Like this.
I felt very safe with him. Yeah, I was really surprised how cool, calm and collected he was.
God, I thought I was really brave, but...
Kind of used that as a moment to protect her, and for me it was she felt comfortable.
Oh, whoa.
When the snakes came out, the party got started.
I am African, but this is the one thing that does freak me out.
I was like, is this fear factor or are we on a date here? Come on, man, don't throw pythons around me.
If you can deal with this, I'll be impressed. I think the funniest moment is when the anaconda went for his anaconda.
That snake's going into uncharted waters.
Whoa. I need that.
He's literally going for the navel. You're putting him there. You're like sending him there.
We'd just be having casual banter and then she'd drop in some sass.
I want to feel that snake. Yeah, it's
She's funnier than I thought, that's for sure.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
You're looking gorgeous.
And it was dinner time, which we were both so looking forward to.
Oh, thanks.
And she ate some of my mussels. She loved my mussels.
So this is a big mouthful, right? Don't touch that first. This first.
Take the sass.
I'm so big.
Putting your fork in me there.
Coaching me through it.
It's really cheesy, but we fed each other because it was just fun.
Okay.
Going for it.
That's actually really good.
I hope I didn't look like a pig on the date. I hope I wasn't like little Miss Piggy.
I'm getting a little full, but I still want dessert. Are you a sweet tooth?
Totally.
Really? So am I.
The whole experience, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with who I've been matched with. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Kind of getting towards the end of the evening and decided to take a little stroll. And then I made the move.
Ridiculous, really. We're not 16.
It's getting emotional.
I think there's definitely something there.
It's kind of like a watch this space.
This is feeling very positive. Was the night as glorious as it looked there?
Fantastic.
He's a good kisser too. You're a real gentleman. Yeah, it's a very gentle.
That's the first time I heard that.
How do you feel about the relationship now after seeing that?
Well, it's definitely interesting to watch back on it, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can get to know each other in the amount of time that we had. So we sort of agreed to tee up a few days ago, flew into Melbourne, and we went out for a couple of drinks and just got to know each other
As in
a couple
a few days
more.
ago now?
Yeah, I was so flattered. He messaged me and said, I'd really like to come to Melbourne to see you with the cameras off so we can actually get to know each other. I didn't think it was going to happen. And then, he actually came to Melbourne and we went out for a few drinks and,
That's a very gentlemanly thing to do.
Yeah, I wanted to. And
It sounds like things are starting to blossom a little bit.
let's not jump the gun, Julia.
Flying into Melbourne's jumping the gun, mate, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty big move.
Shot myself in the foot there, didn't I?
I did some social media stalking and I was so surprised. Sorry, I'm not a freak. It's pretty normal. But yeah, and I was so surprised to see this
She's gonna leave.
amazing other side to him, which was so comical, so funny, so smart. It was a bit of a turn on. I was like, oh, like this guy's more than meets the eye, yeah.
What do you like about Caitlin?
She was never once on the phone or like in another place in her mind. She was always like present and just engaged in the conversation. That was just a huge tick
Oh, it's
for me.
so important.
And then just really fun, yeah. A sense of humour came out, especially by the time we got to those anacondas.
I was surprised the python came out so early in the piece. Were you excited about seeing each other today, or did you come together from Melbourne?
Well...
We came together from Melbourne.
Yeah, we did. We came together from Melbourne, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I can see a real future with you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jules.
Are we deeming this as a Bubbles moment? Now, don't judge me. It'll be as fresh as you like. I just like to do it the French way. I'm going to put it right up to my microphones. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That was very ladylike.
I know that I will have a very big head on that, so that's unfortunate, but obviously one for you there, Kevin. Grab
Thank
that
you
one.
very much, dude.
You guys really did everything that we dream that this show will do, and no pressure. I've got amazing shoes for the wedding, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming back on the show. We're sort of filled with the joy of Cupid's arrow. We might have actually hit the target. Let's put our hands together. Gavin and Caitlin.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, I feel very excited. That's pretty much all that we have for tonight's blind date. Gosh, that's all that we need. Join us next time when we're going to find out if anyone made a move during Izzy and Lee's breakdancing date. And we're going to say hello again to Matt and Amy and discover how their husky sled adventure panned out. Plus, of course, there's loads more singles with romance on their mind. I'm Julia Morris. Good night.
Next time on Blind Date.
And I can show you my wand. Hopefully tonight you'll take home this queen.
I love that there's a gay off, by the way.
I want to be a dad so bad.
What is going on?
You're evil!